Hello there and welcome to a new video. Yeah, who am I and what am I doing? This is my new English YouTube channel. I am from Germany. My name is Nadine. I'm traveling in that RV together with my kids, 2 dogs and 2 other people. Yeah, we're sharing our lifestyle, our experience, nice places and everything on that channel. We already have a German channel, but so many people said or asked us why we don't do that in English as well. So yeah, I kind of start that now. So if I have an accent, a heavy accent, or I say some words, I put some words wrong in the sentence and whatever, yeah, can happen because I'm not perfect. In my second video, I want to talk about the pros and the cons about living in an RV with kids. We do that for 2 years now, and yeah, we kind of figured out what's good and what's not that good, but it's kind of with everything. Yeah, if you live in a house, an apartment, in an RV or in a tent, whatever, wherever you live, there are positive and negative things, so that's kind of normal. But I'm gonna start now. Maybe you hear my kids in the background. I hope that's not that annoying. Yeah, the contra. Number 1 is the dirt. For me it's the dirt, because you're kind of living a little bit more close to nature, and mostly you're on places where you have sand or mud or other kind of dirt, and all of that gets into your car, into your RV. So yeah, the thing with the dirt, you have to be a little bit more relaxed about that. I had to learn that because it was very hard in the beginning. I was cleaning every little centimeter, always, the whole day. Kids get in, I clean, kids get out, I clean. Yeah, you have to see that a little bit more relaxed because it's just the way it is. You will have dirt in the bed sometimes, but yeah, you can clean everything. So yeah, second point comes with the dirt as well. Tiny little creatures. Kids love to have them around, to touch them, to do whatever with them. Yeah. My kids love that. They love to take a look. They put them back where they come from, of course, but they love to look at little bugs and other creatures. They bring them in. They want to show that and share what they just found. So you have them all over. Also with the mosquitoes, when you're on places where you have a lot of water, you can be sure there will be always mosquitoes around, and those nets at the windows, they don't help. They always find a way in. Number 3 is you're in the beginning, when you're on a new place, you're always unfamiliar with the local service providers. So you have to figure out where can you do your laundry, where can you buy cheap food, where can you go for whatever, you know what I mean. So that's something you have to figure out all the time when you come to a new place. And that can be a little bit stressful with kids, because kids have their needs and you have to take care of them. So when you get to a new place, for us it's better to be prepared. We kind of looked that up before we come to it, so we don't have the stress when we're at the place. Don't need to run around like. Next point is moving around in your vehicle. Can be very hard with 2 kids. Some of you, I know that people are traveling with 9 kids and more, but I guess they have bigger cars. Anyway, it's a little bit complicated to move around at the same time. Especially when you have dogs as well. So because everyone is just jumping on one place and you can't move. Yeah, you have to talk about that so you don't get annoyed about each other. What? Yeah, next point, noisy places. Yeah, some places seem to be very nice, easy, chilled and calm during daytime. And you're surprised during nighttime when the locals start to throw their parties next to you. That happened a couple of times to us. Meanwhile, the kids don't mind anymore. They just sleep whatever is going on outside of the car. They don't care about that anymore, but I think in the beginning it was very hard because they were used to have a quiet environment to sleep. And then when you come to a place that seems to be calm and in the night the party starts, it's not a nice experience to pack all your stuff in the middle of the night and look for a new place. Yeah, that's the experience we made a couple of times. Yeah, last point of the cons is things break all the time. Most of the RVs in Europe are made for holidays, so you have 2 to 4 weeks in the year where you can go on holiday. But we're living in that, and so things break all the time, and you have to fix something all the time. There's no way out. It's just like that. Things break and you have to fix them all the time, especially with kids, because they love to pull and press and have their fingers everywhere, so I should be prepared for that. But now we come to the pros. The first thing of all is if you find a beautiful place, your kids enjoy that as well. If you feel happy about the place you found, the kids are happy as well. It's just a nice feeling for everyone. Everyone is relaxed, calm and easy, and that's really, really nice. Yeah, second thing of all is the traveling by itself. It's so nice. It's so cool, also for the kids. It's really, really amazing to travel with the kids because they have open minds. They see things different, and you have a lot to talk about with your kids. And it's just about seeing so much, hearing so many new things, smelling so many new things, and everything what comes with travels. What we love about the kids love about it as well. So yeah, it's just great. And when you travel in the RV, that's kind of the third point. You make a lot of new friends or meet a lot of new people. That's something kids also enjoy, because from every person they learn something different. If it's language, building something, whatever, is with everyone we meet up, everyone we kind of met on our way, there was always someone who knew some different stuff, and it was always great for the kids to look and see what they do and learn new things. Yeah. Fourth point, being spontaneous, especially with kids. It's nice to travel in an RV because you can be very spontaneous. If you don't like a place or environment or whatever, you just change the place. Sometimes here with our kids, sometimes it's like that they change their minds pretty quickly, and then we're glad that we can be a little bit spontaneous in all our decisions, not just the place where we are. In many ways we're more flexible in our decisions, and that's a really a great pro about the RV life. Next thing is you live rent-free. Of course, you have a lot of other stuff to pay, like the insurance or gasoline and whatever comes with the RV life, but you live rent-free. I don't know how it is in other countries, but in Germany, rent is very expensive. Many people can't afford nice apartments. So for us, the decision to move into an RV was very easy. We really enjoy living rent-free, so we can do much more fun stuff with the kids and spend our money on more important things. Next point is that you have more connection to nature. Of course, you prefer to stand at places like that where you have. At the moment, we're at the beach. It's very nice and beautiful here, yeah, and that's what comes with that life. You more connected to nature because you kind of park directly into it. If you choose that, of course, you can park in the city as well, but normally you choose a place outside of the city where you have a beautiful environment, everything is nice and calm, blah blah blah. Yeah, kids enjoy being in nature, they enjoy being around animals, they enjoy just running free wherever they want, which is kind of not possible when you live in an apartment or in the city. So our kids really love being outside in the nature. Sometimes they just run around with sticks and stones, but they're happy, and that makes me happy. A very, very good point is that you have less to clean. I think every mom knows how horrible it is to clean a house or an apartment. So cleaning 14 square meters is not really that intense. It's quick done, like 15 minutes and everything is clean. It's perfect. And the next thing is the education. Our kids, yeah, they learn so many new things that school could never teach them. So. Yeah, and then you can choose your neighbors, which is a really, really good thing. I love that I can choose my neighbors. We had so many fights with neighbors because of our kids. They're too loud, they're screaming, whatever kids do, they're kids, you know, you can't do shh about it, and that's just normal. They are loud, yeah? And that's totally okay for me, but for many people it's not. They kind of forgot that they've been kids as well one day. But anyway, you can choose your neighbors, so you can meet up with other families, stand together, the kids can play all day long out in the nature. It's just amazing. So that's a very, very good point, that you can choose your neighbors. I just love that about this lifestyle. Yeah, before we come to an end, minimalism is also a point. We're totally minimalistic. Each of our kids has one box with stuff to play, which they don't really use because they're more outside, doing more stuff outside. That's kind of more their thing. And you're very, very minimalistic when you're living in an RV because you don't have much space, of course, yeah, logic. But anyway, I thought I could bring that in because kids don't really need much to play. That's something we found out when we started to travel. Before we had a huge kids room with many, many, many toys, things the kids didn't even need. When we sold everything, there was stuff we didn't see for months. So yeah, the minimalism is also a very good point. I love it. Like all the other points I said before, yeah, I know I always love everything, but I really do. And that leads me to the last point, the feeling of the freedom. It's also something my kids love because they can just run out and scream and nobody cares about it. Scream because they're happy, or yeah, you know how kids are. It's a great feeling for us, for me, for the kids. It's a great feeling for everyone. Yeah, this was my second video. I hope you like it. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you like my videos. There will be much more on this channel, I promise. I just started doing this English thing and I really, really promise I will get better. I will learn all the necessary words and keep going on that. So yeah, I hope we see us next time. Goodbye!